Very good afternoon to you and welcome to our lunchtime news. I am Sanduru Ferdinando. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. 16 bodies recovered from landslide affected Aranayaka and Bulatko Pitya. Floods reported around the Kalini River. Floods claimed 2 lives in Avarakottua, Wattala. The Sirasa Shakti John Keel's Sahanayatra commences to provide relief to those affected by natural disasters. And now your stories in detail. A search and rescue to locate those unaccounted for following the landslides in Aranayaka and Bulatko Pitya is currently underway. 13 bodies have been recovered from Aranayaka while 3 bodies were recovered from Bulatko Pitya. A major landslide took place last evening in Siripura, Aranayaka. Rapid response teams rescued 85 persons last night. Search and rescue commenced this morning once again. An Air Force helicopter was also dispatched to observe the area. The Divisional Secretary of Aranayaka said that over 1,000 displaced persons have been moved to safer locations. Our correspondent in the area reported that the displaced have taken refuge at the Rajgiri Mahavidyalaya and the Viyaneliya temple. 6 line houses in Kalupanwata area in Bulatko Pitya were buried in a landslide at around 10 p.m. yesterday. 16 persons are unaccounted for, and after the landslide took place, locals say that a 5-month-old infant is also among the missing. 6 line houses in the Kalupanwata area in Bulatko Pitya were buried in a landslide at around 10 p.m. yesterday. 16 persons are unaccounted for after the landslide took place. Locals say that a 5-month-old infant is also among the missing. Residents from this area were directed to the Sri Silananda Vidyalaya in Bulatko Pitya. A team comprising of 50 army personnel and 30 police personnel have been deployed to search for the missing and assist in rescue operations. According to our correspondent, transportation in the area has come to a standstill as the Rangalla-Kalupana road is inundated. The Department of Irrigation says that a flood situation would arise in the surroundings of the Kalini River. The current reading of the Nagalam Street in water gauge stands at 6.7. At present, many villages and road on either side of the Kalini River are underwater. Our correspondents reported that flood waters had inundated Venavatta, Sedavatta, Kotikavatta, Bandiyavatta and other surrounding areas including the Kotikavatta-Vellampettiya road. Newsfirst correspondent Adishan Meeting reported that the Kaduwela town is affected by flood waters.
The Kaluwaggala, Suduwella and Munamale settlement as well as the Kaluwaggala army base are underwater.
3 houses in Ilukwatte, Kudaganmavana were buried under a landslide that took place at 2 this morning. It was reported that 6 persons were living in those houses. 2 bodies were recovered last evening, while the body of a 12-year-old was discovered this morning. 2 boys aged 9 and 16 from Avarakottua in Hendaravattala drowned while paddling in those flood waters. The mother of 9-year-old is employed abroad while the 16-year-old was living under the care of his grandmother. An individual died after he was entangled in a high-voltage cable while cutting a tree branch in the Gohogoda area in Katugassota. The deceased was a 52-year-old father of 2. World Telecommunication and Information Society Day was marked yesterday.
The 17th of May marks the anniversary of the signing of the first International Telegraph Convention and the creation of the International Telecommunication Union in 1865. World Telecommunication and Information Society Day 2016 will focus on the theme ICT Entrepreneurship for Social Impact. The main objective of the day is to raise global awareness of societal changes brought about by the internet and new technologies. It also aims to help reduce the digital divide. Issuing a communique, President Maithripala Sirisena pointed out that it is a policy of the government to increase national productivity growth in line with the development of the telecommunications and information communication technology. The President added that a good opportunity will be provided for the country's new technological entrepreneurs and small and medium-scale enterprises to use information communication technology as a pilot solution for practical sustainable development. Issuing a communique, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said that in an interconnected world which constitutes through the IT technology, local entrepreneurs have a good opportunity to connect directly with the international market. The Prime Minister also notes that vast opportunities will be provided to entrepreneurs to commence their businesses. Also issuing a communique, Minister of Telecommunications and Digital Infrastructure Harin Fernando notes that this government remains committed to form free Wi-Fi zones, innovation centres, business enterprises and technology parks with the intention to improve information and communication technology in the country.
The Sirasa Shakti John Keel's Sahana Yatra to provide immediate relief to the people affected by the natural disasters is now in effect. Thereby, the following items can be handed over to the convoys carrying the sacred relics to the Sirasa John Keel's Vesak zone. The items are rice, dal, sugar, tea leaves, instant noodles and biscuits. Today, one convoy will travel from Kirinda to Aligama, while the other convoy will travel from Mavanella to Kegol. Stay with News First for the details of the route taken by the convoys to which relief items can be provided to. For more details, contact 0114 896 896. The number once again, 0114 896 896. Today is day 2 of the procession that is carrying the sacred relics to the Sirasa Vesak zone to celebrate the importance of Vesak. The procession that commenced yesterday from Kandy and Kataragama.
The procession carrying the sacred Sarvana relics and the relics of the Maharath Theros commenced from the Nelligala Buddhist Centre in Kandy yesterday. The procession commenced from the Higula Sri Dadimunda temple today.
මේ ධාතුන් වහන්සේගේ ගමන් මාර්ගයේ වැඩම කරවන ගමන් මාර්ගය පිළිබඳව සඳහන්
The procession is scheduled to reach the Ranavala temple via Alutnuwara, Mavanalla and Kegol. The processions that will carry the sacred Agrashavaka relics of Arhat Sariputta and Mogollana commenced today's journey from the Sri Sudarshanarama temple in Hakmana.
And with that, wrap up lunchtime news. Do join us again next hour for more news.